Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Secrets of the Powerful Entrepreneur, Travel, Freedom, and Money. I'm your host, Ildiko, and I'm here to inspire you to travel, create those quantum leaps, unlock all your answers within, and feel passion, freedom, and wealth. Today, I have a special guest, Dominika Mirnik. We know each other for a couple of years already, and it's time to catch up. Welcome, Dominika.
Welcome. Thank you very much, Ildiko, for inviting me to your summit. It's a great subject as a traveler. So we have the same passion for helping people and also for traveling. So thank you very much for inviting me, and I am excited to share my knowledge and experience.
Yes. So where are you right now in the world, Dominika?
Yes. So I am now in a little bit outside of Rome in Italy on the seaside. So the weather is great today. We have the sun, and it's almost summertime. So I am near the sea. So I am excited that I will take walks to the seaside and explore this area, which I lived before also. So it's an area that I know a little bit, but sometimes on your travels you have to come back to old places.
Yes. So what is that you do? How do you serve the world?
What I am doing, as in my coaching business. So I am an expat and career coach. So I am helping expat women, globally mobile women, or expats who are moving abroad, or after their partner, or because of their career, or they want to change their lifestyle, create a new life in a new country, and they want to create a career around their international life. So I am helping them with that, to be fulfilled in their new life abroad, and also having a career or business which is giving you satisfaction and also fulfillment when it comes to your money goals. So I am doing this. I have been doing this for a long time now, 10 years. I am an expat as well, so I have moved abroad many times. I have lived abroad half of my life. So I am originally from Poland. I lived in Italy, UK, France, and traveled across Europe because of my career also. So that's why I decided to help people who are having challenges when it comes to their careers on business, or having this international life, to start my coaching practice and help them to do so. So this is what I do.
Yes. And this is actually very interesting because we haven't talked about this on this summit. So what would be your 5 tips for those people who want to move abroad, but they have no clue where to move, and how do you start a process?
Yeah, that's a great question. So of course, because when you are moving abroad, you need a plan, or you need a strategy. Of course, you can move like that and go go with the flow and see how this is and how this adventure will evolve. But I would advise to first explore exactly what is this, what country do you want to move in, and why do you move to this country? What is exciting about this country? Maybe it's because it has a beautiful seaside, or the weather is different from the country that you lived before, or for example there are different career opportunities, or is for the, so what is the why behind your move? And there are many countries, so you can also have this digital nomad lifestyle and try to live for a few weeks in different cities and different countries, and then decide which one is the best for you. But if you want to move for a longer, or if you want to move you want to be like a slow digital nomad. A slow digital nomad is, for example, a person who is staying in a country or in a city for a longer time. So it can be from 3 to 6 months, or even a year or 2 years. So go for a short trip, like 2 weeks, for example, and explore. Explore the city, explore the community, see what is the culture, what are the people, what do you like to, about this country. So this is what I did, for example, with France, with Nice, when I decided to have a digital nomad adventure in France, in Nice. So first we went on a short trip, like to explore exactly if this is something that I want to do, and what are the possibilities to find a location, because as a business owner, you need an apartment or you need a location that you want to stay in, and what is the internet connection there. So explore those opportunities, making your contacts, so making contacts with the local community, not only with like with the international community, which is important because you want to know experience and challenges that you can that you will like have on your journey, but also making contacts with the locals, even if you don't know the language. But I think that many people, they speak English, even if it's like a basic English. You can ask questions if they know someone, how they can help you with that, or if they can suggest you something when it comes, for example, to renting an apartment. So like just start talking about that. And then I am sure that the opportunity will show up. So you can move with your career. But in order to do that, so you have to think, if you want to, if you have, for example, a career that you can take with you, like us, for example, that we can work from, you can work from Panama, you can work from Budapest, you can work from Rome, or you want to create a career in the new city and country that you are moving in. So it's a little bit different. So you have to explore your opportunities and the best solution for you when it comes to career. So first, think about your lifestyle. How, if you are going to stay in this country for a little longer, or it will be a short experience, a digital nomad experience, then think about how you can create a career around this international lifestyle. And also another important, of course, there are many let's say practicalities of moving to a new country. So do you need a visa? Do you need a permit? What are the rules? If you are from Europe, what do you need to move to US, for example? If you are from US, what do you need to move to Europe? So get clear on those practicalities of moving. And another thing that people like forget is about what are your money goals. How much money, like, do you need to generate in your business, in your career, to have this lifestyle, international life or expat lifestyle, to be satisfied. So this is the most important. This is one of the most important questions to ask yourself. How long do you want to stay? What type of career do you want to create? Practicalities of living and moving abroad, and getting clear exactly what are your money goals based on the international life. Yeah, so those are like the main steps that you can explore.
Excellent. And I think this is an eye-opening conversation for a lot of people, because you don't even know what to deal with before you move abroad, or you're even thinking about. So you really broke that down. So as a traveler woman, now tell me, how did you find your own power?
Yeah, I think that my power is coming from my travels, because it gives me like connection with my values. So when I was starting my business, I like got clear exactly what are my values. So like my 3 important values. So it's freedom, it's like constant changes, and also risk taking. And this is good for business, and this is also good for me, because I don't like to stay for a long time. I can stay in one location for a few years, or 1 year, 2 years, but I need constant change. So so this gives me like motivation and power to go in my business and also with my traveling, because this is my motivation. So that's why I need to, for example, at the end of the week, if my schedule is full, so I think what I'm going to do during the weekend. So for example, I can go to this small village and visit this small village. I can go to this museum and visit to museum. So I always like think about exploring, traveling, and being connected with a new city or a new country and doing something different. So flexibility, this gives me like flexibility and freedom. Also like changing location when you work. So today I am working, for example, from this room, but I can go to the park or I can go to a bar and work from there. So yeah, this gives me like flexibility, freedom to change, and being in different environments. This gives me power, satisfaction, and motivation to go with everything.
You're touching on a very important element here, like breaking down those values. So what would you suggest for those entrepreneurs who are unsure about their values, because this is such a basic thing, how to actually get there?
Yeah, so you can do a short exercise. You can also like type on internet, or I can send you like a link to a blog post with a list of values, like most important values to everyone. So it can be family, it can be health, it can be let's say satisfaction from your work, or freedom, flexibility. So choose, you can have this list, and from this list, you can choose the most important values that are respecting your life, that are respecting your business. And those values, that they can change during your life. So for example, now for me, freedom and independence and variety, it's important, but I don't know, maybe, for example, during the pandemic, it could be health. For me, for example, health was most important for me, so they can change. But think about, so go through this list and think about those 3 important values for you, and then you will see, like in your career, if there is something it's not like matching your values, the mission of your business or the mission of the company that you are working for. So you will feel frustration, or you will feel that you are not satisfied with something. So then you can come back and change it.
So many golden nuggets there. So let's jump a little, and as an entrepreneur and a traveler, I can call you a traveler.
Mm-hmm.
What were the biggest lessons you learned, and what are the shifts you have created in your business?
Yeah, so the biggest lesson when it comes to my business, I think understanding that you cannot do everything alone, that at the beginning, you can feel a lot of motivation, energy, but it will come time that you need to ask for help. So help, it can be, for example, working with a business mentor, or working with a coach, working with someone who can help you and support you. So asking for help, even asking for help doing a website, or asking for help preparing you social media graphics. So those small things that you cannot do everything alone. And also so this one, because sometimes it can be difficult to ask for help, and investing in yourself, because if you want to work with a mentor, you have to invest in yourself, and sometimes you can be scared of investing, but this is only for your good, for good of your business. And another thing, like learning lessons when it comes, so you cannot do this alone, so you need to create a community around you, a support group. So it can be fellow entrepreneurs, fellow coaches, fellow travelers. So you can share with them your challenges. You can ask them for advice, because sometimes your family, or maybe your friends, your colleagues, they they cannot support you, or they will not understand exactly why you are choosing this kind of lifestyle, or why do you want to leave everything and move abroad. So creating support group for you. And when it comes to traveling, yeah, so for me the biggest lesson, it was prepare yourself that even if you have a strategy, even if you have a plan to move and organize everything, this plan sometimes doesn't work. So you have to prepare yourself for unexpected situations, like, for example, the connection is not working, or internet connection is not working. So how are you going to solve that? Or maybe the place that you, apartment that you are renting, you were expecting something different, and it ended like a disaster. Many delays. When it comes to traveling, sometimes you can feel frustrated because you feel tired, because there are also, like, let's say, negative parts to traveling, that you feel tired, you have to spend a little bit of time to organize everything when you move to a new place. So taking those unexpected situations into account, and of course focus on the positive. And when you are getting frustrated, think about why are you traveling, being flexible and open to challenges. Yeah, because it's beautiful to travel, it's beautiful to have this lifestyle, but you have to be open to some unexpected situations, which can be a learning lessons for you also. Yeah.
Yes, yes, we are.
Yeah.
The often travelers often found themselves in situations they have not experienced before. There is no blueprint, and we get to take action. We get to take action on the spot. So that's why I love traveling, and I do believe it really creates quantum leaps, because you step out of your comfort zone right away. There's no other way. You got to do something. Action, action, action. And talking about quantum leaps, I do believe that you can create that with money as well. Have you experienced any of those? Do you have any tips for our audience?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as you said, yeah, you have to take actions and find solutions. Yeah, and as an experienced traveler, I know that you have a lot to say about that. And yeah, about money. Yeah, this is very interesting questions, and my relationship with money. So at the beginning, when I was like in, let's say, high school or at the university or living in Poland, I wasn't thinking about like money. So it wasn't like, it was there, but it wasn't like so important, no important thing for me. And yeah, coming from Poland, I had let's say, my experience with money was coming from my family, was coming from my community, and which is a little bit, I think it's a little different from US or from any other cities and countries in the world. So maybe we can have the same experience with money, because you are coming from Hungary. So so for me, like, the teachings that I have, that you have to like work hard for money, that money is something bad. People that have a lot of money, a lot of wealth, they probably they have stolen something from someone else. So all those lessons, and that you cannot ask for more, that you cannot have those high prices, that what do you think who you are. So all those I had all those limiting beliefs. So getting clear about what is your story, what is your experience with money. So like connecting with your background about money. Then exploring what are your limiting beliefs, and working on those limiting beliefs. And for me, like, the most important lesson that I have when it comes to money and my business, it was understanding. I remember that I think that it was Richard Branson, a British entrepreneur, and I think that he said something like that money is a source for good. And it was something like an open it opened my eyes, like, wow, really, money is not something bad. With money, you can create something good. You can create good for you, for your family, for your business. But if you have money, money is energy. You can also like impact the community. You can invest in other businesses. You can support charities. So you can do a lot of things, a lot of good things that can help and impact the world. So it was like a game changer for me, because I was thinking about money as something like, I don't know, have to work hard and it's bad. No, and you don't have, if you have money, you have to like, you don't have to show people that you have a lot of them. But now I see it as a source for good and energy that you can create, and you can like impact people around you, and also do something good for others. So yeah, working on your limiting beliefs, getting clear on your story. So those are most important. And also thinking about another thing that helped me was working on my wealth consciousness. So coming from the place not of scarcity, like for example, many people in Poland, or many people also like around the world, the situation, for example, now there's a lot talk about scarcity. This, there's no money, there's no energy, there's no nothing for you. But coming from the place of abundance, why are you doing this? How are you serving people? Because if you are clear what you can do, I think that everything is possible for you, and you can have it now. So I think that universe, God or universe, will do everything like to support you. Because, for example, also like coming from a religious country, like God is saying that money is something bad, that you cannot have a lot of money, but it's the opposite. That I don't think that God or universe or spirits, they don't want you, they want you to suffer and live in the scarcity. So thinking about those, reading books and like being surrounded by mentors, this helped me like to open my mind when it comes to wealth consciousness, and when it comes to business and money. So definitely those steps you can take and work on that.
Yes, and you are totally right about that we have very similar limiting beliefs.
Yeah. Yeah, I think many people have those limiting beliefs.
Yes. So you really touched on freedom, but I would love to know, how does freedom show up in Dominica's life?
Yeah, so freedom is showing up in having having control on my schedule, so scheduling my days, scheduling my travels, and for example, deciding that this afternoon I can have a free afternoon and I can go shopping, for example, or I can do something that is bringing me joy. It can be a walk, or it can be having a chat with a friend. So yeah, so I have this freedom to control my schedule and work according, not my like work vision, but my life vision, what is bringing me joy when it comes to life, and when it comes to traveling. And yeah, traveling is definitely freedom. Yeah, freedom for me.
And I ask all my all the entrepreneurs I am interviewing here, how do you flirt with life?
Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, how do I flirt with life? I think it's yeah, I think that when I like woke up in the morning, I ask myself how I can bring joy into my life, what I can do to have like a fantastic day, how I can support my my community, and also doing something fun, because as I think that when we are doing something fun, when we are like playing with life and thinking about positive and focusing on positive thoughts, not on the negative thoughts, you will have a lot of those. Universe will support you and will give you a lot of joy and satisfaction. So definitely that, like having something that is bringing me joy and fun, or how I can reward myself also at the end of the day or at the end of the week. So this is my, I think this is how I flirt with my life.
I love it. So, Ildiko, what are you working on right now, and how can the audience connect with you, and what is your free gift?
Yeah, so currently, so I will be doing some rebranding in my business, because in business you have to change and you have to adapt. You probably know that. So there will be a little bit of changes when it comes to my branding. So this is what I am working right now. And as we were speaking before this interview, so I had to like cut on some projects that I was doing for a lot of time. So making space for something new. And if you would like to find me and connect with me, you can go to my website, which is dmcoaching.eu. And on the homepage, you will find a free gift, which is a free 3-day career coaching program. So if you want to get clear exactly what are your career goals, what are your values, and how this career change will impact your life, your international life, and explore if this new lifestyle, traveling lifestyle, is for you, you can go and subscribe, and you will download this free career coaching program. And so this is, and I am also on the social media, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and all the links are on my website, so you can go and check it.
Thank you so much. Loved seeing you again, and hopefully someday very soon we get to meet in person.
Exactly, yeah.
That would be awesome to have a coffee somewhere. All right, so thank you so much, and to the audience, I'll see you tomorrow for the next show.
Thank you very much, Ildiko. It was a pleasure.
Yes.